Danganronpa is the kind of game that attracts many kinds of different people. First of all, we have the casuals, which are the majority.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
These are the kind of people who download the game, finish it, and uninstall it. The moment they do that, they just move on to the next game. And they certainly don't stay in the Danganronpa fandom. If we move a step further, we get the regulars, people who want to stay in the fandom because they want to learn more about the character's lore or the lore of the game in general. They aren't as bad as the shippers, the theorizers, the fan game creators, and most definitely not as bad as... I'm not gonna say it. We have the casuals, we have the regulars, and if we go one step further, we have the advanced. The advanced can be separated into two subgroups. One is the theorizers, and the other ones are the artists. Instead of the theorizers, I'm going to start off with the artists. The artists are the more easy ones. They just make art of the characters, they commission them, or they just make it for fun. They are genuinely the easygoing, airheaded people of the fandom. They don't really participate in discussions, they just try to have fun as much as possible. They are the type of people who you definitely want to be friends with. At least, from my experience. If we go a step further into the subgroups, we have the theorizers. The theorizers are the type of people who make headcanons about literally goddamn fucking everything. Instead of brain, there's just Kaito Momota. And instead of Kaito Momota, there's just Kazuichi Soda. And if there isn't Kazuichi Soda, then it's just Yasuhiro Hakakure. And if he isn't even there, then I don't know anymore. In short, it goes extremely far. From saying that Nagito is actually not existent, to Kaito and Kokichi are actually siblings and they knew everything prior to Killing Game. If we go another step further, we have the extremes. The extremes are divided into three groups. We have the cosplayers, the shippers, and we have the fangame creators. We have normal shippers and toxic shippers. Normal shippers are shippers who don't really care who you ship and who they ship. Vanilla ships such as Kyoko and Makoto are the best ships they can imagine, because their creativity don't really go any further than that. But we also have extreme shippers. Shippers such as Junko and Mikan. According to them, it's a very deep and complex ship that you can only understand if you're intelligent enough. These are also the kind of shippers who send death threats and try to dox you if you don't like the ship they like. They are the abomination of this fandom. Their ship either contains an extremely toxic combination such as Junko and Mikan, or contains characters who aren't even the same game. Give an example. Nagito x Kokichi. If you combine two colors together, you get a new color. The shippers treat characters like they are colors and create 20 to 30 new ships each day. All I'm saying is that chemistry really doesn't matter to them. As long as the ship is hot as fuck, it goes. Next, we have the cosplayers. Instead of making a character such as an artist, why don't you become the character yourself? That's what a cosplayer tells themselves each day they wake up. No matter what cosplay it is, no matter what character it is, they will always wear these specific boots. Like for real, these 10-inch boots, you can literally step on someone and kill them. Next up, we have the fangame creators. These are the type of people who fucking hate the ending of V3. 90% of them even. They cannot acknowledge the fact that V3 is the canon final game of the entire franchise. So to cope with that, they create their own games in the hope that Danganronpa V4 will get released one day. And at last, we have the restricted area, which is the home of the two most dangerous types of Danganronpa fans. The Doxers and the Kumers. The Kumers are relentless and have been horny since they saw Kyoko's design. They are literally everywhere, from hand holding to feet sniffers to... What whatever the fuck this. Oh my god. Plus we have the doxers, which are a more insane version of the toxic shippers. These just dox you for whatever the fuck. You disagree with their opinion? Doxed. You don't like the ship? Dox. They don't like you? Doxed. They just want to dox? Dox. They just dox you, and there's nothing you can do about it. To all those doxers out there, instead of arguing with a random stranger on the internet you're probably never going to meet, how about you use that time and energy of yours to get some bitch